Okay, Friday night. In every single war, there are consequences. Refugee crisis. And Ukraine's not the exception. Fact is, a number of thousands of them since the beginning of the conflict were hosted in various European countries. And there's a risk Europe will be flooded with thousands and thousands of them due to the fact Western Kiev slowly is being destroyed due to the Russian incursion of kamikaze drones and missiles. Kiev and other cities in western Ukraine weren't touched until the beginning of the war. These attacks started after the bombing of the Crimean Bridge and other attacks on the heartland of Russia. The fact is, these floods of refugees, Poland and I think Germany will be the main countries, will be the first ones to be, flooded by them. There is a problem. The fact is, since these sanctions were imposed on Russia, it's literally damaging the European economy. And obviously due to that, there's inflation, price rises, and the cost of living is costing European citizens a lot more money than usual due to this crisis. And just the pandemic in the last 2 years has financially, put in difficulty every EC state. And there is a risk, most probably, most European countries will end up in blackouts during the winter for lack of energy, lack of gas. And plus, you have the flows of thousands of Ukrainian refugees. It's not their fault. They're just a victim of this bloody war. It will become a social time bomb. You have poverty, which is increasing in Europe and Western countries, and plus you have imported poverty from Ukraine as refugees. This will obviously, in a certain manner, have a social and economical impact on every country that receive refugees. They need housing, food, clothing, medical treatment. We're talking probably each country will spend billions and billions of euro, which they probably have not got. I say to these countries, before doing sanctions and sending weapons and money to Zelensky, he should have thought about it twice, because he doesn't want these refugees. He doesn't want those which are in Europe to come back. He's going to just let them flow in to every single country and destabilise Europe. And that could spark off nationalism, social uprising in every nation, and the division between European citizens and Ukrainian refugees, because we are in Europe, we're at just the beginning of the starting of the hard times coming, harsh times for us, let alone these poor people, victims of this war, come flooding in, and will just destabilise Europe. There will just be chaos, anarchy, and social unrest. It's right to open doors to the people who in need, but you've got to think about problems in your own country, social and economical problems first, because the flux of these people will just be a social time bomb ticking away, ready to explode.